If you're thinking about moving from OpenCart to Shopify, congratulations, because that actually probably means that you're making some money. Usually business owners start with a platform like OpenCart because it's open source, it's quick to set up, it doesn't have setup fees, you don't really have to pay monthly, right? It's a good place to start if you're testing a proof of concept. But if you want to scale to hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars, it's not the right platform. It's not going to work. It's limited. It doesn't update with technology. It's not really cloud-based. That's where you run into something like a Shopify. Now, we have migrated hundreds of websites from these outdated platforms like OpenCart to Shopify and Shopify Plus, and every single time they do really, really well. It becomes a scalable infrastructure. A lot of their problems are fixed overnight. And we don't do this with a one-click software. We basically take the entire thing. It's an API-powered migration. You don't want to jeopardize your $1 million potential business with $100 migration software. That's just dumb. Don't do that. What we do is we take all of your products, your customers, your orders, your order history. We take all of the product options you have, any customizations that you may have, like a product configurator, your workflow, your custom functionalities, and we migrate it in an efficient manner with a specific methodology to Shopify. This allows you to maintain your revenue, which is very important. No data loss, no revenue loss, no SEO or ranking loss, better converting website, faster website, better template, mobile friendly, and all of the other bells and whistles that come with the technology of Shopify. We do more than just move your store. We basically optimize it for conversions and scalability. There are only a few weapons that we have as small and medium-sized business owners to be able to actually compete. One is the fact that we can move a lot faster when it comes to technology. Large organizations take a long time adapting to the changes in technology and changes in the marketplace. And two, we get access to $1 billion platform. We get access to these technologies for pennies on the dollar, for $30, $40, $50, $100 per month. And it allows us to move fast, get this technology cheaper, so that we can actually innovate and grow our businesses a lot faster. Now, if you're doing more than $1 million in annual revenue, Shopify Plus is one of the best options out there as an e-commerce platform. Shopify has spent $1.3 billion in research and development in 2023. That's around 30% of their revenue. That's a staggering number. And I think that the reason that they spend that kind of money is because they are trying to compete. Shopify did not have to spend that money. Shopify could just pocket that money and pay it off to investors, pay it off to their C-level executives. They're doing this only for one reason: to ensure the future of their organization, because they know how flimsy things are going to get when AI walks into the picture. Now, when you compare to other platforms, Shopify Plus is not cheap. I think their pricing starts at around $2,000 per month. But as a small or medium-sized e-commerce business owner, imagine the amount of technology that you can get your hands on. You are getting increased scalability. You could start at $1 million and you could go all the way to $500 million in revenue on Shopify Plus without having to change your infrastructure, without having to change anything from an operational standpoint on the same platform. You get advanced customizations. You can customize your Shopify site, front-end, back-end, operations, API, into anything that you would like, any kind of business, any kind of workflow, any kind of functionality, any kind of checkout. At Optimum 7, we have built over 600 functionalities for Shopify Plus, not to mention the thousands of apps that you get access to. Do you want a pre-checkout or post-checkout upsell? There's an app for that. Do you want a search and filter? There's an app for that. Do you want messaging on top of your website for customers? There's an app for that. Do you want tax-exempt functionality? There's an app for that. Do you want custom quoting functionality? There's an app for that. And if there is no app for that, Shopify Plus allows you to build it and publish it within a matter of days. So as a business, you never run out of options to scale. Here is how you can migrate from OpenCart to Shopify. Go to Optimum7.com and select e-commerce migration from the drop-down menu. Choose the platform you are currently on and the platform you want to migrate to. In this case, it is OpenCart to Shopify. Next, go to the OpenCart to Shopify migration section, click Request a Quote, fill out your name, email address, and website URL, then click the Let's Do This button. It is that easy. Let's break down how we migrate from OpenCart to Shopify and our methodology in this video. At Optimum 7, we have handled thousands of platform migrations in the past 15 years without losing rankings, without losing revenue, and without losing customers. Here is how we do it. We pre-map your SEO infrastructure and keyword universe. We have to simply make sure we know where you make money. If we don't know where you make money, which are the most important product pages, category pages, content pages, blog pages, conversion pages, contact us pages, quote pages, we can't do this migration. So if your agency is not asking you these questions, run. We work with a test sandbox server, and everything that we work on that test server, and we send it to you for reviews and approvals, and everything is ready to go. We basically switch your name servers or your DNS settings, and the new website is up. Again, without losing customers, without losing orders. And then this part is very important. We do post-migration audits. Our QA engineers review everything, and we make sure that everything is operating in the right manner. You're not getting any 404s. You don't have a decrease in conversions. All of your pages are indexed. All of your rankings remain. The performance, the speed, the compliance issues are all there. This has to be done. A lot of agencies do not do this. They just launch the site and they disappear. Our job is done. That won't work. This is why you can't do this with a freelancer. Contact us or comment below, and we'll be happy to guide you in the right direction.